into this game against the Raiders after a stunning defeat against the Gators. And we know that the Raiders have been training hard. We know that we have been training hard. And we're wondering who's going to come out of this on top? Who's going to come across the finish line the victor? And I guess we'll all find out here pretty soon.
And here we go, Liberty Hill versus Leander. Liberty Hill Panthers versus Leander Raiders as we set up. Tank with the face-off, followed by Gavin on the wing, and it looks like Grant on the other wing. And that's the whistle. Game is on. Who's going to win this face-off? Bit of a melee in the center of the field here.
Purple release early.
Calling the play. Oh, I think that was a missed call because there is a call for possession.
White! Step in, step
Turning
in.
into a real slow start for the game.
Purple ball.
That's Cooper.
Oh, yeah.
The Raiders.
Purple.
Bringing it in. Oh, never mind. Looks like it's Panther possession. Sam for the Panthers. Tank running it down the field, flicks it off to Turner. Turner caught up in the melee in the center. Raiders 15 with the pickup. Wait. Yeah. Looks like we're getting adjusted to the... It's the blue line, right?
Oh, yeah, it is.
Okay, I can move back if need be though, sir. A little bit of confusion on where the field is. So it's good to keep in mind that everybody here is volunteer. They're throwing things together at the last minute. It's just about playing. It's just about coming out here and having a good time and watching the kids play. Great save by the Raiders goalie. Raiders with possession, moving it down the field. Not too many defenders between the win and the goal. Beautiful attempt. Sam with the pickup. Sam is, and ball down. Nice attempt on goal.
Purple. Done.
So it's going to be Panthers ball. Tristan passes it off to Turner. Oh, the typical 1-2 punch that we usually see is not there. Grant heading up the ball. Still seeing a slow start to the game, 0-0. Nobody's really making any real progress at the moment. Tank. Great check stick check from number 16 on the Raiders. That's what happens when you leave your stick out like that in the pizza carrier. It's bound to happen. You gotta keep it in, you gotta keep it cradled. Oh, nice attempt on goal. Beautiful save by number 1, goalie. Tristan with a nice attempt. The goalie for the Raiders is just on fire today. That looks like
Off to the Panther replay. Watch as this 1-2 punch. Watch Tristan to Turner. Turner straight into the goal. Beautiful, beautiful play by the Panthers.
Turner with a score for the Panthers, taking the score 1-0. Once again, oh no, this time we've got Tristan lining up for the Panthers on the face-off with Tyler and Gavin on his flanks. Tristan running it straight down, flick off to Stone. Ball's loose. And there's a flag on the play. Looks like a slashing call. That means the Panthers are going to be playing down the man. Man down. This is where the Panthers are going to need one-to-one man down defense. Let's see if the Raiders can take advantage of this and tie up the score here. Still a tight game early in the first quarter. Let's see how this works out. Looks like the Raiders are setting up a fairly solid offense here, trying to probe the defense. They're noticing the Panther defense is getting slightly better. They swapped out. Oh, right, we're seeing Gideon there, getting in the action, getting aggressive.
What? I mean, blue. Pointing one way, saying the other thing. Come on, step in. Blue line. Blue line, blue line.
Just bringing it into the Panthers. Tristan, pass off to Gavin. Panthers still playing man down. It's Gavin with possession right now. Passes it off to Fisher. We're seeing the Panthers offense slow things down here a little bit, giving themselves some time to think, move the ball around, really gauge the Raider defense. Look at that. See how Stone just pulled that defender out? Beautiful move. Looks like that was a missed attempt on goal. Hard to tell from this vantage point. Another nice attempt by Tristan. And it'll be Panther possession. It's Tanner bringing it in for the Panthers. Passes it off to Turner. Tristan once again finding his lane. Blocked on the triple team. We're looking at this Raider defense. They're putting together a pretty good zone defense. That's really slowing the momentum down in this Panther offense here. It's something that we see is so typical of the youth level here is this melee that happens in the center of the field. As everybody stabs at the ground searching for the ball. Stone with the pickup. And there's a call. Timeout. Timeout on the Panthers. Back from our timeout now. Ball is in play. Tank, seeing his lane, fires it in. Beautiful score. Bit of a long distance shot there.
Off to the Panther replay. Watch the teamwork here. Watch the looking for the open man, looking for the open space. Tank, seeing Turner open, fires off a quick pass. Turner, close enough to the goal, sees the open lane, takes the shot.
That takes the score 2-0 Panthers. Cooper lining up, Tank on the face-off. Raiders with possession, fire it downfield. Cooper. Kyler with the pickup. Let's see if Kyler can take this all the way down. We've seen some amazing plays from him in the past few games where he's driven it from one end of the field straight to the other and made it right on goal. Look at him, no defenders, not very many people. Oh, that was a definite shove. That was a definite shove. Let's see how that's called. Seems like that shoving call was missed. We're seeing Gideon, look at that defense that he's putting up over there. Almost pushed him out of bounds. Tank with a nice pickup. And it looks like that's the first quarter. And we're back. Start of the second quarter. Cooper on the wing. Tank on face-off position. And Kyler opposite Cooper on the other wing. Looks like pushing on Tank. There's a call on the play. It's going to be a Raiders ball. Oh, Austin with the pickup, running it down the field. Let's see if he can move. He's got 3, 4, 5 defenders behind him, taking the shot. Oh, no, passing it off to Tristan. Very little pressure. And the miss. Beautiful play by the Panthers there. Turner bringing it in, passing it off to Blake. Blake off to Cooper, Cooper to Blake. Fires it in. Beautiful save by the Raiders goalie. We're seeing very quick answers in this game. He's definitely got his A game. Cooper and Tank in the fight. Ball still down. Cooper picking it up. Roll dodge. With a double triple team. I think that was a pushing call. I'm not exactly sure how that was a push. We could run tape on that one, but interesting call from the refs. Once again, trying to keep in mind that this is all volunteer. Everybody's here to help out. There's going to be calls like this from time to time. It happens. You're just going to, it's just going to roll with it. Everybody's here to try and help the kids learn and develop and grow. Austin. Cooper with the fight. That's Kyler with the pickup. And a triple team. A bit of a melee in there. Bit of a slowdown now. See if there's multiple calls in that play or what's going on with that right now. While we're waiting, let's take a break. Back in play now. Panther possession. adjusting to the center line. Tank taking us in. Oh, nice shot.
To the Panther replay now. Watch how Tank, this powerhouse, watch him take the ball down the field. Watch as he comes up across the defender. Number 21 from the Raiders dodges that. Roll dodges around the other Raiders and clean shot on goal. We're seeing the power, the agility that he brings to the table. Watch it from a different angle. Watch as he comes in. Watch straight in line with the goal. Coming up here, rolls around one defender, seeing an open spot, drives in, rolls around another defender, sees his open shot, and takes the shot.
Beautiful move by Panthers. Taking the score 3-0. Panthers. Looks like a switch up on the wings. Tank standing up. Grant on the wing closest to us. Tyler on the opposite wing. Tyler with the pickup. Panther possession. They've been winning a lot more this game than they have the past few games. Like we've said numerous times, winning that face-off means you retain that advantage. You have the ability to continue to drive on the other team. It's extremely valuable if you want to win games that you need to continue to win those face-offs. Tristan picking it up, slowing it down, setting up the offense. We've seen a really considerable defense here from the Raiders. They're really closing up the holes in their defense and making it a little bit difficult for the Panthers to come through. Beautiful shot by Stone. Seeing his opening, seeing his opportunity, taking it.
Off to the Panther replay. Watches Stone, uses his teamwork, uses his agility, follows in his brother's footsteps here, and just powerhouses this straight into the goal. Watch. One defender. Not deterred. Nothing that's slowing him down. Rolls around. Here's the double team. Goes through both of them. Crashes through it. Sees his opening. Fires away. And goal. Great move by Stone here. Great opening. Watch as he sees this. Watch from a different angle. We're going to see. He sees his opening. Breaks through the double team. Takes an opportunity. And fires straight onto goal. Beautiful play.
Takes us 4-0 Panthers. And it looks like a timeout. And we're back. Even though that was a timeout, we're facing off because the timeout was called immediately after the Panther goal. And you'll see there's no switching of sides. Grant lining up. Tristan on the center line for the Panthers. Kyler on the opposite wing is an LSM. We've seen the Panther offense go back to this single LSM on the faceoff, whereas last game we were running two LSMs together. It showed the difference, the confidence that they had against the other team. It's a typical setup to have an LSM on one side and a short stick on the other. The LSM acts as a quick defense to get in there, block out the other players, make some key moves, use that long stick to get where others can't. So having it is an advantage for sure. Although at this stage you could probably run two short stick minis and be just fine. Turner with it. Haven't seen many goals from Turner this game, which is different from last game. There's probably a few more. Oh, Tristan just painting the corners today. That was a beautiful lane. You could see it from this shot.
Off to the Panther replay. Watch the teamwork here. Watch how the Panthers utilize their teamwork. Stone, seeing the heavy defense, unable to get around it, sees his opportunity, fires it away, off to Turner. Turner, under heavy guard also, turns away, fires it to Tristan. Tristan, seeing his opportunity, takes the shot on goal. Right here, watch him do it. Boom, painting those corners. Perfect game. Let's take a look at it from a different angle. Stone, there he is, under pressure. He sees the double team. He sees the defenders in front of him. Tries to roll around it with no success, no luck. Sees his open teammate, fires away. Turner also taking attempts, seeing the double team happening, seeing that Stone's too heavily guarded, fires it off to Tristan. Tristan, moving in, sees his opportunity, nothing but purple in front of him. Boom, shot on goal. Another beautiful play.
Back up, Tank back in the hot seat. Grant and Kyler. Looks like Raiders have managed to wiggle possession away from the Panthers. Quick flick off to Fisher. Fisher to Kyler. Grant. Oh, see what that we see that move right there. Leaving your stick out, leaving it behind you. That's going to get you every single time. Looks like the Raiders are really using their weight and their size here. Looks like that was a call on the Raiders. Pushing. We've got Gavin in for the Panthers. Quick moves from Gavin. Nice defense from number 28 on the Raiders. Turner with the pickup. We're watching this Panther offense move the ball around way more than we have seen them in past games. Nice interception by number 16 on the Raiders. Moving it down the field. Let's see if they can start to run up the score. Let's see if this is the turnaround point for them. Cooper on the Raiders with this pickup. Nice attempt on goal. Fisher with a nice block off save. Like a slashing call? Slashing call. That's going to be Panther ball. Austin with the take-in. Fisher running it down the field. Pushing call on the Raiders. Possession for the Panthers. Grant taking his chance at goal here. No dice. Too many defenders. We're watching. That was beautiful sliding on the part of the Raiders. So they slid over there, cover the gap, pushing him back out. Definitely a push right there. That was a push, for sure. Pushing the flag down on the play, pushing call on Panthers. sure where the ball is. Cooper with possession. Oh. A lot of moving around. Looked like another flag down on the play. Looks like an offsides call. Bit of confusion right now as we try and figure out where the offsides is. Looks like the Panthers had one extra person in play. And we're going to take a quick break. And we're back in play. Yeah, the referee's asking the same question we're all asking. Where is the ball? It's one of the things that's really funny, really interesting about this game is that it's really hard to figure out where the ball is. The really best teams leverage that. They focus on that, and they use it to their advantage. That's part of the game. Kind of like how a pitcher in baseball will fake you up by thinking he's thrown the ball, and then he's held it the entire time. And we're back. Raider possession. We're watching this defense swarm. Looks like Austin with the pickup and then drop again. Sam and Austin in the melee here. Austin with the pickup. And we're out. Oh, an offsides call. Offsides on the Panthers. And we're back in play. Raiders, see if they can take advantage of this. Cooper on the Raiders. No pressure, plenty of time. Watching this offense get set up. We're seeing this Panther defense lying in wait, sitting there. Being careful not to be drawn into leaving a gap open. Fisher with a nice save. Watch him run it down the field here. Taking full advantage of the time. It's a new player, number 1. The previous number for Brody, but well, for reasons Brody isn't on the team, so interested to find out who that new number is. Tank with possession. Struggles through the defense. Ball down. And that's the half. We're looking at 5-0 Panthers.
And we're off to the halftime report, Panther halftime report. Watch, first game of the day, Turner taking that beautiful shot on goal to start off the count for the Panthers. They started off strong. They came out ready to win. Tank also driving down the field, seeing his opportunity once again. Turner with the second goal of the game, fires away, boom, right in the net. We're watching the teamwork happen. We're watching them opening up the gaps. Tank not afraid to charge the goal, not afraid to burst through the defense, not afraid to use his power, use his strength to get through this lineup here. Boom, shot on goal, another goal for the Panthers. Watch the teamwork again. We're seeing the team getting more and more comfortable moving the ball. Tank to Stone, Stone seeing his opportunity, bulldozing his way as well through the defense, seeing the open lane and driving it on goal. We've seen this so far from the entire first half. We've seen the Panthers come alive. They're not afraid to charge in on the goal. They're not afraid to use their muscle, use their skill to make things happen. Here we go again. Watch this teamwork here. As Stone tries to bulldoze his way in, sees that there's no way that he can make it through, fires it off to Turner. Turner sees his opportunity, realizes that he's not going to break through that either, looks for the next open player. Boom, what this is doing is creating gaps in the defense. It's creating a huge gap. Notice how the defense moved to the right side. They've all concentrated on that right side, and now boom, they're off. Goal for the Panthers.
And we're back from halftime. Tristan with the face-off for the Panthers. Oh, that's Fisher out of the goalie box and on the field as a long stick midi. Panthers are shifting up their offensive lineup. And flag is out on the play. Probably for that accidental strike on the helmet there. Going to be a Panther ball. Looks like Tank's waiting for the team to set up, waiting for the play to set up here. And whistle, and we're gone. Stone. Over to Tristan. Ooh, nice attempt, but a bit wide. That's Blake bringing it in for the Panthers. Fires it up to Tristan, wide open. Tyler throwing it away. Is it out? Nope. Stone picking it back up. Another attempt on goal, but a bit wide once again. We've seen Daniel from the Raiders, which is goalie #1, really putting up a solid defense this game. Really saving the team from this and the score being run up too dramatically here. Oh man, Tristan with this nice jump catch, twisted around, but just slightly too early on that twist around. But nonetheless, beautiful play. Stone. So watch this ball move around. You can see how vital catching and throwing can be to this game. But watching this Panther team use a lot more discipline than we've seen them use way before. Oh, beautiful move by Blake. This sort of almost backhanded toss into the goal. Beautiful.
Off to the Panther replay. Watch the teamwork here. Watch as the Panthers move the ball around, right? Stone, under heavy defense, looks for his open player. Fires it off to Tank. Tank, he's going to take it in. He's going to drive it to the goal, but nope. Moves it, bounce passes it to Blake. Blake sees the opportunity. Nice little underhand flick there. Beautiful score. Beautiful goal by the Panthers.
That takes the score 6-0 Panthers. Tristan with possession, easy win on that. Tank. Oh, nice attempt on goal. Bit wide. And that'll be Panther possession. Tanner with the quick pick off to Tank. Tank to and oh, beautiful shot on goal.
Off to the Panther replay once again. Watch the teamwork here. Watch as the team comes together. Grant passes it off to Tank. Tank, seeing his opportunity, seeing the open lane, fires a nice little bounce square in. I know they train on this consistently.
Beautiful shot. Sam, LSM for the Panthers. Tristan. The face-off. And Kyler on the opposite wing. You know, there's a direct correlation here between the number of face-offs won and the ability for the team to score. We're seeing the Panthers all over these face-off wins today. Stone with a nice recovery and a wide pass. Nice attempt on goal. And Tanner bringing it in for the Panthers. Flip off to Tristan. Oh, ball down. Easy scoop up by the Raiders. And the flag is down. Looks like 2 players down for the Panthers. That's going to put them 2-man down. We're watching this Panther defense really see if they can react to this. It puts them in a huge vulnerability. Let's see if the Raiders can capitalize. back in play. Again, it's important that the Panthers remain where they are, keep those pockets protected. Oh, Austin with a nice pickup. But they're playing two-man down. Flicks it off to Gideon. Gideon under pressure, under heavy pressure. Nice flick off to Fisher. Fisher running it down. A little bit of an overshoot, and that's going to be out on the Panthers. Gideon, this is maybe his second time playing goalie for us. Sitting in that goalie box, not a bad play for somebody who's literally done this twice. Raiders with possession, moving it around, and Austin with another scoop up. Juice moves it down the side. Let's see if he can make it all the way. Breaks another one. Moving down the field, really putting on the. Oh, that was definitely a trip. That was definitely a trip. Looks like flag down on the play. Tripping call. Panther possession. Austin bringing it back in for the Panthers. Oh, that's definitely going to be an over. It's almost an over and back call on the Panthers. And we're back in play. Oh, look at that. Almost that pipe hit. You can hear it, that distinctive ting. Blake with the right idea there. Oh, we're watching Tanner just really, Blake really drive it in. And that was almost an over and back call. Over and back once again is when the ball goes back over the line and is picked up by the same team if they miss a pass.
Oh, we had a little bit of an error there with our main camera, and we've had to switch to our backup camera for the rest of the game here. It's unfortunate, but this is what happens when you're working with limited equipment and limited budget. Tank bringing it in for the Panthers, and the play is starting. He's looking for his open man. Off to Stone. Stone with a nice attempt on goal, but no dice. We've seen a really great amount of teamwork coming out of the Panthers this game. They have really been working together as a team. They've really been moving the ball. They've set up their offense. A lot of times what happens is we see this team, when they play a team that they feel like they can beat, or they feel like they have more skill against, they sort of lower their gameplay. Now, we're not seeing that this game. We're seeing them come together. We're seeing them come alive, and we're watching them move the ball effectively. Raiders with a breakaway, a shot on goal, but no dice. Too many defenders in the middle. Bit of a melee, and Gideon with the pickup fires it off to Tristan. Oh, I take that back. That's Stone. Stone making his drive all the way down the field. Effective use of moving the ball. Now, what a lot of people don't understand, the ball moves faster than your feet can. So trying to take the ball and move it down the field by running it all the way, that sounds like a great idea. It sounds like that's the thing that you're supposed to be doing. But in reality, passing it to your teammate further down the field is a lot more effective. Tristan with the ball now. Panthers with possession. Fires it on goal, but no dice. Panthers seem to be having a bit of a trouble right now making it in the goal. A number of attempts here, all of them going slightly high or slightly wide. But it's the pressure, the putting the pressure on the other team. They're keeping them on the defense, and they're keeping the ball right in front of the goal. Tank with the ball, another attempt on goal, and no dice, right off the poles. And it looks like that was out on the Raiders. Panthers possession. Tank once again with the ball. Look at this offense. Look at how they're setting it up. Look at, oh, Tristan. Beautiful, beautiful play there. And that takes us into the Panther replay. Watch the teamwork here. Watch as the team comes together. Tank coming around the goal, getting a little bit of pressure, fires it off to Tristan, who's right in the right position, right in front of the goal. Turns, grabs it, turns it, boom, right in the corners. Just wonderful play, wonderful teamwork by the Panthers. What's important here, what you can see as the Panther offense develops here, is how they're putting people right in front of the goal with an opportunity to score, and that is working out well for them this game. Tristan lining up on the faceoff, Sam on one of the wings, Kyler on the opposite wing. We've seen the Panthers do this. They switch up who does the faceoff. It's usually a toss-up between Tank and Tristan. Oh, a beautiful save by the goalie. That one looked like it got him square in the chest. That had to hurt. But definitely didn't slow him down. Looks like there's a call on the play. So I think, let's see what the refs say here. I'm not exactly sure what that call was. It looks like it's going to be a Panther ball. It looks like what happened here is that when the goalie stopped the ball, it got caught in his shirt or got caught somewhere in his padding, and so that actually winds up being like a holding the ball call, and that's obviously going to create a penalty. So now it's Panther ball, continuing to put pressure on this Raider defense. But the Raider defense seems to be coming alive now. They're making it a little bit more difficult for the Panthers to come in. That shot was way wide by Tristan, but like I said before, keeping the pressure on them and keeping the defense on guard. The more time they have with the ball, the more time that they maintain possession, the more opportunities they have to score. We're watching them. We look at their move as they move the ball around their offense, moving it behind the goal. The behind the goal spot is called X. Boom, goal. Now off to the Panther replay. Let's take a quick look at that. Almost hard to see what happened. In the melee, looks like Turner gets a hold of it and off he goes. What a beautiful, beautiful play. Taking that opportunity with everybody there in front of the goal. And it looks like the end of the third quarter, moving on into the fourth quarter. Back to the fourth quarter. Panthers dominating 9-0 in the last vestige of this game. Stone on the wing. We don't typically see Stone on the wing, and I'm not entirely sure from this vantage point who's starting us off, but definitely somebody new on the face-off for the Panthers. I love this. I love how the refs get out there. I love how they help coach the kids. They teach them the game, and I think this is the most important. You see that switch that Stone just made there? It's easy for the wings to get confused and figure out which side they're supposed to be lining up on. It happens all the time, and it's indicative of what you see coming out of this youth level. I think it's awesome. It's watching the kids learn the game, get better at the game, and by the time these kids are in high school, you're going to watch them be just such a force. And we're off. Looks like there was a call in the face-off. probably a holding call, or I don't know what that call was from the refs there, but it's definitely a Raiders ball. And the play has started. The Panthers are finding themselves on defense, which they haven't seen too much of at this point. We're watching the whole lineup change. Gideon at the goal. We haven't seen him on goal a whole bunch lately, but he's definitely been playing. We're also watching other players swap out here. Fisher's been playing out more than he normally does. We're seeing a switch in the lineup here, giving more and more of the Panthers team an opportunity to get some experience and get some time on the field. That's Stone with a wonderful breakaway, making it halfway down the field at this point. Giving his offense time to set up, firing away, and no dice. A little bit wide. Still Panthers ball. That looks like Grant, or excuse me, Blake. Panthers still with possession, keeping the pressure on the Raiders' goal right now. We've seen this happen numerous times. We've seen them, as they continue to keep that pressure on, continue to make shots on goal, and continue to keep the Raiders on the defensive. If the Raiders can break out of this, then they have an opportunity to put some points on the board before the end of this game. It's going to be a tall order to see if they can come back, but at least they can stay in fighting shape and go out without a shutout. Raiders goalie with possession now. Taking his opportunity to stroll down the field. Survey, and finally under pressure from the Panthers. Fires it short, and a missed pass. Picked up by the Panthers. And nice shot on goal, but right into the... Oh, and that looks like a time... No, take that back. I missed that call. Right into the net of the goalie, and no goal on that one. Another missed pass by the Raiders. Panthers with the ball. And Raiders finally with the pickup. Oh, Fisher really putting the pressure on the Raiders there. Moving that with that beautiful check, breaking that ball free, and then moving it down the field quickly. Continue to keep the pressure on the Raiders' goal. But that's definitely going to be Raiders' possession, as it was out on the Panthers. I'm waiting for the play to start here. We're seeing this new lineup show that they're capable of being just as effective as the Panthers' main lineup, and they're showing skill sets in areas that we haven't seen before. Right? We've never seen Fisher outside of the goal operating on the field the way he is today. And you know what? He might just be the diamond in the rough. Stone showing all of his skill here. Nice attempt on goal, but caught in the melee of people in front. We've said this once or twice before, but the game of lacrosse is so heavily dependent on being able to pass and throw. If you can't pass and throw, you're just giving up goals every single time. You're giving them up to the other team. And what we've seen is that the Panthers are able to pass and throw and catch much, much, much better than we've seen out of the Raiders team. Tristan bringing it in for the Panthers. Firing it off to Stone. Stone fires it away with a missed pass. That looks like Cooper with the ball. Panthers continue to maintain pressure on this Raider goal. Ooh, a nice and wonderful attempt. Beautiful save by the Raiders goalie. We've seen a lot of action out of him. This last half, he's been able to defend quite a bit. Austin out there in as a midi We don't see that too often. Austin's shown his ability to play midi before, and this game we're going to see what he's made of. Sam bringing it in almost on the outside. Definitely not making it through the melee of Raiders defenders. And it looks like there's a call on the play. Unfortunately, we have a player down, but it looks like not for long. Always good to see it when the kids get back up. All right, it's going to be a Panther ball.
Let's see what the call is.
Just waiting for the refs to get everything set up. And we're off. Ooh, nice pass over to Austin. Austin making his moves, moving around the defenders, sees the opening, boom, off to Kyler, and oh, goal. Beautiful teamwork there. Beautiful teamwork on that one. Off to the Panther instant replay. Let's take another look at that. Look at that beautiful the teamwork. Austin picking up the ball. Once again, not always being on midi, moves around the defense, tries to drive in, sees his opportunity, sees the opening, sees Kyler open, passes the ball. Kyler, no hesitation, takes the shot on goal. Boom. That's the type of teamwork right there that we're seeing. And we're seeing this from players who don't typically play these positions. We're seeing it from a team who's able to shift gears and move around and still be effective. Here it is from a different angle. Austin picks up the ball. Looks for his opportunity, realizes there's too many defenders, moves around the goal. Drives in for a shot, sees it's too crowded, passes off to Kyler. Kyler with the take. Boom, right through the defenders. Bam, score on goal. Beautiful, beautiful play by the Panthers. And that's going to bring us 10-0 here in this fourth quarter. It's not looking good for the Raiders. Let's see if they can put some points on the board. That looks like Cooper running towards us right now. Number 13 for the Panthers lining up. Looks like we've got Cooper lining up on one wing, Gavin for the faceoff, and Austin on the opposite wing. Once again, this is a brand new lineup. We haven't seen this group play. Oh, and that looks like that's going to be a timeout. And we're back. Once again, Cooper lining up on one wing, Austin on the opposite wing, Gavin at the faceoff. As we get ready to start it off here. And we're off. Look at Austin getting in there and getting aggressive. Cooper not shying away. Gideon with a beautiful save. Wonderful save by Gideon there. In the melee, in the fight, and maintains possession of it. Bounce back from what looked like Blake, but hard to tell from this vantage point. Off to Austin, who's driving it down the field. Seeing his opportunity, and fires it away. I think that was a nice attempt at goal by Austin. Beautiful try there. But a little bit wide. Looking just great, taking it from one side of the field to the other. Seeing the coach come on the field now. And that's Tanner walking off the field. I'm not exactly sure what happened there, but I guess we'll find out post-game what's going on. Raiders taking advantage of that slight mess up on the Panthers. Moving the ball. Austin once again with the pickup. Gives it up slightly there though. And we're off to the melee. Raiders with the ball. Tank there. Looks like Tank moved. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Beautiful goal by the Raiders. Finally getting some points on the play. Off to the Panther replay. Let's take another look at that. You see, Tank here, steady pressure on the Raiders. Seeing the opportunity, takes that bounce-in shot right through. That's got to sting for Gideon. I know that this is probably one of the first few goals that he's missed as a goalie, but it's one of those things as a goalie you're going to have to learn to shake off. You're going to have to learn how to deal with that. You know, even at the college level, even at the pro level, you're looking at maybe 30% effectiveness as a goalie, but not bad in the number of saves that we've seen out of him this game. Not bad in the amount of just great tactical movements he's making this game. It's showing the ability to the ability to pick up quickly and move effectively. Tanner right in front of us on the line. Stone on the face-off, and a bit of a confusion on trying to get possession there, calling the play. I'm not exactly sure what that call was. That might be a slashing call. Number 16 for the Raiders with the ball, taking the drive in, shot on goal, and goal. Let's take a look at that replay real quick. Number 16 moves right past Stone, sees his opportunity, sees the open shot, fires on goal, and boom, right into the net. Beautiful attempt by the Raiders. Way to get in there and get some scores in the goal. That's bringing the total 10-2. Still for the Panthers. But is this the comeback that we've been waiting for? I think that's the question that we have. Is this what we've been hoping to see this entire game? Are the Raiders going to come back in this last few minutes of the game? It's a long shot, but it might be possible. Once again, Tanner on the wing in front of us. Stone right in front. Stone for the face-off, and Austin on the opposite wing, and we're off. Stone loses his stick and calling the play. I wonder if that's a tripping call. Looks like it's a tripping call on the Raiders. Panthers with possession. Stone making quick work to move around the defense. Under heavy pressure, Nick takes a shot on goal, but scooped away by the Raiders. And flag on the play. That's going to be a slashing call on the play. And looks like number 21 is going down. It's always unfortunate to see when we get a player down here, but we'll notice how everybody stops, and we make sure that we get those who are we get the injured players off the field and taken care of quickly. But great effort by number 21. Looks like it's going to be Panther possession. I'm not exactly sure how that worked out. Oh, no, never mind. Take that back. That's a Raiders possession after that slashing call. Kyler on defense, and that looks like that's going to be a timeout. All right, what we didn't show here, what we clipped out, was that was actually a double timeout. The Raiders called a timeout first, and the Panthers called a timeout right after that. And now we're getting back to game play finally. Raiders switching it up, moving back to their traditional standard lineup. Austin going back to defense. We're seeing Sam come out on defense. We're seeing Kyler come back out on defense. This is the typical defensive lineup that the Panthers usually start off with. Wondering if they're worried about the momentum here, slowing it down and keeping the Raiders at this 2-point game. Number 16 starting off. We still see Gideon in the goal box, though.
Ooh, that was a direct shot that Sam took with the ball. Even though these are middle school kids, the ball is moving fast. they can launch it, I'm sure that stung. Ooh, nice attempt on goal by Tristan. You can hear the pain. Ooh. And that's game. Final score, 10-2 Panthers.